Hello, this is Dr. John Wallman with another episode in the Reasons for Calm COVID-19 series. This episode is on nutritional support of the immune system. Why would you want to support the immune system in the first place? Well, let's look at the immune system functions first off. Okay, quote, "The overall function of the immune system is to prevent or limit infection," end quote. Now, this isn't just for fighting infections. It also addresses issues such as, quote, cells that may be unhealthy because of infection or because of cellular damage caused by non-infectious agents like sunburn or cancer, end quote. Now, this is from the National Institutes of Health, the Allergy and Infectious Disease Institute. And let's look a little deeper at what is the immune system. Okay, well, it includes quite a few things. White blood cells are something you may know about. Circulating in the blood, these white blood cells are some of your primary defense mechanisms, but there's a lot more. The lymph nodes located throughout your body are basically stationary white blood cells. They will gobble up infectious agents as they are passing through your lymph stream. And it does also some analysis of what kind of things are going through your body to see what needs additional support from the rest of the immune system. The immune system also includes antibodies and inflammatory inciting chemicals. There's a whole bunch of different chemicals there. I don't want to mention them now, but basically inflammation is an important part of the immune system function. Inflammation is not just bad. Inflammation means it's your body responding to an infection, and anything that interferes with inflammation is going to interfere with your immune system function. Now, the tissues that are involved in the immune system are quite a few and varied, and each one does different parts of the immune system functions. So the skin, for example, is part of the immune system. A lot of people don't realize it. Your skin actually will secrete certain defensive mechanisms. Mucous membranes also are part of the immune system, and they secrete certain things that help you fight infections. The liver, bone marrow, blood system, thymus, spleen, lymphatic system overall, and a bunch of other tissues. So all of these contribute to the immune system, and they all need to be working at peak capability to fight infections most effectively. And this is also from the National Institutes of Health, the Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases. Now, with this in mind, the wide variety of tissues that are involved, the cells that are involved, and the chemicals that are involved in the immune system, it means that a lot of things need to be working right. And for all of these different types of tissues to be working right, you need to take then a broad-based approach to improving your resistance to infections and your ability to contain and eliminate infections once they become established. There's no silver bullet to improve your immune system function. Whether you're thinking a silver bullet is going to be some kind of vaccine or just one vitamin or one anything, the immune system needs a lot of things to be working properly. So, with a broad-based approach in mind, what does the immune system need to fight infections? Well, the absolute basics of good function are the essential nutrients. These are chemicals that have gone through an extensive review by the scientific community and come up with a broad-based consensus that these chemicals have to be ingested on a regular basis and maintained at a proper level, not too high, not too low, in order to ensure life. Just to be alive, many of these essential nutrients have to be in the right category, and if you get too low in them, you die. These 42 essential nutrients also need to be proper in order to grow and to repair and to maintain fertility. Meeting at least one of those criteria is required in order to get on the essential nutrient list. Currently, the 42 essential nutrients are the essential amino acids, the building blocks of proteins, the essential fatty acids, These are two very specific types of fats. And there's two of those. There's 9 of the essential amino acids. Certain minerals, there's 17 minerals that are on this list, and 13 vitamins are currently on the essential nutrient list. Now, let's look at another interesting study that looked at the immune function and micronutrients required. And these nutrients, by the way, do not remain constant throughout your entire life, but tend to be higher or lower at certain times of your life. But just fundamentally, looking at this topic, these authors said, quote, poor nutritional status predisposes to certain infections. Immune function may be improved by restoring deficient micronutrients to recommended levels, thereby increasing resistance to infection and supporting faster recovery when infected. Diet alone may be insufficient, and tailored micronutrient supplementation based on specific age-related needs is necessary. End quote. So the thing I want to point out is not only are these essential nutrients required for improving your ability to fight infections, but that there is a recommended level. These don't work like, for example, an antibiotic, which you increase the levels, and the more you increase the levels, the more it fights the infection, so long as you don't kill the host at the same time, with side effects and so on. But with the essential nutrients, there's a recommended level, and being too high or too low does not improve function anymore necessarily. Okay, keep that in mind. Okay, so which essential nutrients are needed by the immune system? Well, basically all 42 of these are needed to maintain your resistance at its peak levels, but some of them are needed more than others. So the authors of the report listed below said that here are the ones that are particularly consequential for maintaining immunocompetence. Quote, vitamins A, C, D, E, B2, B6, B12, folic acid, iron, selenium, and zinc. Now, the reasons for Calm COVID-19 series, we're going to go into future videos on these essential nutrients and spend a little extra time on each one, giving some more of the research that helps support it and how in particular it helps it. And it's always good to work with somebody who's conversant, if not extremely competent in the essential nutrients, so that you can find out if you indeed have a need to increase each one of these essential nutrients to help your particular case. So work with an appropriate healthcare provider who can help you with each of these issues. Thank you.